What's up everyone and welcome back to the Liver Live. Today let's get started with Liverpool now offered special manager. Liverpool have now offered Xabi Alonso a contract following positive discussions with the 42-year-old. That is according to Team Talk. So, what is the latest on Liverpool and Xabi Alonso? Let's take a look. Well, it was said that Liverpool were drawing up a compensation package for Bayer Leverkusen after hearing that the Spaniard would be willing to replace Jurgen Klopp. Now, according to Team Talk, Alonso has been offered a contract. It is said that the man from Tolosa has been offered a 3-year deal running until 2027. Team Talk add that any official announcement will be made once Klopp leaves Anfield, and Alonso strongly believes he has what it takes to successfully carry on the German's legacy. Bayern Munich are also interested in hiring the Liverpool target as a replacement for Thomas Tuchel, who is departing at the end of the season. However, it is said that Alonso prefers to take a major role in the Premier League, and sees Bayern Munich as a backward step given the fact he currently tops the Bundesliga with Bayer Leverkusen. The man who made 210 appearances for Liverpool has remarkably overseen 19 wins and 4 draws from 23 Bundesliga outings so far this season, putting Bayer Leverkusen 8 points clear of Bayern Munich. Liverpool make offer for Brazilian wonderkid. Liverpool are submitting an offer for a highly rated Brazilian starlet who has been compared with Kylian Mbappe. The Reds proved on Sunday that even though manager Jurgen Klopp is set to depart at the end of the season after 9 years at the helm, the future is extremely bright at Anfield. Several young stars finished the final at Wembley, with Liverpool showing the power of their academy in the closing stages. But it's not just the players coming through the ranks who have impressed on Merseyside, with the club making a concerted effort to bring in high-quality young talent, and one South American team could be next in line. Journalist Jorge Nicola via Team Talk says that a bid in the region of £30 million will be made in the coming days for Palmeiras wonderkid Luis Guilherme. The 2006-born attacker has emerged from the Verdal production line at the same time as Real Madrid-bound Endrick to become one of the most exciting young talents in the whole of South America, earning comparisons to Kylian Mbappe for his pacey style. Liverpool have scouted the starlet for months now and are now said to be ready to place a bid. Chelsea and Bayern Munich are also said to be interested in Guilherme, but it's Liverpool who are now reportedly leading the race for the teenager. The 18-year-old has already received high praise from pundits and analysts who have watched him in Brazil, with João Paulo Sampaio, Palmeiras youth director, declaring, "He's a very special player." After a youth team tournament in Japan in which the team netted 40 goals, Guilherme is valued at €17 million by Transfermarkt. Pedro Neto to Liverpool transfer revealed. Fabrizio Romano has advised Liverpool fans to keep a close eye on one Premier League player ahead of the summer transfer window. In his daily briefing for Court Offside on Thursday morning, the Italian hinted that those 2 major roles would need to be filled before a clear transfer strategy would emerge, but that hasn't stopped him from potentially whetting the appetite of supporters over Pedro Neto. Arsenal and Tottenham were also mentioned as interested parties in the 23-year-old Wolves winger, with Romano stating, "I would also keep a close eye on Liverpool. Let's see who's going to be their manager. Let's see who's going to be their director and what kind of strategy they will have." But Pedro Neto has also been scouted by Liverpool in recent months and years. Neto has contributed 3 goals and 11 assists in 21 games for Wolves so far this season, Transfermarkt, which marks him out as an excellent creator but not the most potent in terms of scoring for himself. The £50,000 per week attacker, Gakpo, can play anywhere across the front line, a quality shared by all of Liverpool's senior forwards, although he's predominantly a right winger. Transfermarkt that could see him earmarked as an initial replacement for, and potential long-term successor to, Mo Salah. But the 23-year-old would need to vastly increase his goal output if he's to come anywhere close to replicating the Egyptian's levels. As Romano has frequently stated, Anfield Chiefs would need to appoint a sporting director and a new manager first before the club can start thinking seriously about possible signings for the summer. Nonetheless, Liverpool scouts could well be dispatched for further missions on Neto over the remainder of the season, with a view to Klopp's successor being handed all the information they need regarding the Wolves attacker, and duly deciding whether or not to pursue him thereafter. League One manager a surprise candidate for Liverpool job. Liverpool are currently compiling a list of potential managers to take over from Jurgen Klopp at the end of the season, and a surprise name from League One has emerged in the Reds list. According to The Athletic, Ruben Amorim, Julian Nagelsmann, Roberto De Zerbi and Eddie Howe all on Liverpool's list. but a new candidate has emerged based on data. RC Lens boss Frank Hayes is now a possible candidate to replace Klopp at Liverpool, following the work he has done at the French club since taking over in 2020. Hayes is currently manager of League One club RC Lens, and he has held that role since 2020. This is the French coach's biggest job, and the 52-year-old has been super successful in the role. The Lens boss guided the French outfit to the Champions League last season, which was only the third time in their history, and their first since the 2002-2003 campaign. This saw Hayes crowned Manager of the Year in France, and it put him on the radar for several clubs. Hayes could be a good option for the Liverpool job, but he is likely way down the list, with some of the names mentioned above ahead of the French coach. The Reds are still a long way from appointing their next manager, as they still have to bring in a sporting director before doing so, which they are hoping to do by the end of March. And that's the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to support me.